Good evening, everyone. Can you all hear me clearly?
Good evening, ma'am. Yes.
Right. So what are the batches that here at the moment?
11 English mediums.
Is it only batch 11 students are here or any other batches? Other than the batch 11, is there any students from any other batch? Maybe 10? Right. So I guess everybody are from batch 11, right? Okay. So today we are going to start up the revision, right? So mainly at the revision session, what I'm doing is I'll be giving some of the questions for you to write answers and we will be discussing some of them, right? So you better take some paper because there will be no presentation for me to share in the screen, right? It's only I'll be discussing some of the questions that I have made already for the past batches in order when I was doing the revision. Okay, so you better take your notebook and write down the questions which comes from the for the revision. Okay, so that is the case. We will be doing 3 sessions on the revision. On the 3rd day, I'll be doing the paper structure, right? So not today. On the 3rd day, I will be doing the paper structure. So today and the other day, I will be discussing all the possible questions that might come. Okay, so before we start on the revision, is there anything that you are not clear? Any difficult areas on the HR module which you all wanted me to discuss? Then better tell me. If not, then we can move forward with the questions. Okay, seems like y'all don't have any questions, so we'll directly move to the questions, okay? Right. So the first question is define human resource management. Define human resource management. So probably for a question like that, you need to score at least maximum of 5 marks, right? 5 marks you need to score, right? So define human resource management. That is one question. So is there anybody who wants me to explain what is meant by define human resource management? I hope you all have the presentations and my notes, right? So define human resource management. So if you get a question like that, can you answer? What are the things that you're going to discuss, or what are the things that you're going to write in that answer? Yes, can someone tell me what will you write?
HRM, human resource management, is the process of selecting employees, recruiting, developing skills, and training.
Yes, correct. So you need to give at least some kind of an introduction to human resource management. Mainly, what is meant by human resource management, right? So if you can remember, of course, you can write down a definition as well, right? If you can remember, right? But it's not really necessary, right? Even though without a definition, if you can explain what is meant by human resource management, then you are okay, right? So are you all clear with that?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Second question, discuss the importance of HR planning. Discuss the importance of HR planning. Right. So can you all can you all turn to your note where you have written down the advantages of HR planning? Where we have discussed that part.
Excuse me, madam. HR planning is a key function of HRM, right?
Correct. HR planning means manpower planning.
Okay. So we can determine the correct number of people.
Yes, correct. Can you remember the definition of manpower planning? The 4 rights.
It's systematic process of which an organization ensures that it has right number of people, right kind of people at the right place and right time.
I'm sorry, there was a small issue in my laptop, right? Just give me 3 to 4 minutes. I'll be logging it again, right? Do not leave the class, okay? Right. I'm so sorry for that. Right. So can you all remember the definition for manpower planning? Yes. What do you mean by manpower planning? Can someone tell me what is the definition for manpower planning?
Manpower planning is a systematic process of which that the organization can ensure the right number of people, right kind of people, at the right time and right place.
Those are the four rights of manpower planning, right? So that is the definition for manpower planning. So when we are defining that, can't we figure it out? What are the importance of having an HR planning?
It can contribute to the development of the organization.
Okay, yes. It will definitely contribute to the development of organization. That is right.
And
Right.
also,
Yeah.
it helps to identify the future needs of the company.
Future needs of the company. Yes. Have I given a note on that?
Yes, madam.
Right. So why can't the others explain on that? Right. Importance of HR planning. Right. So you all have the note, right? So whatever I'm discussing now, you better go through the notes and discuss, right? Coming for only revision will not make you pass, right? At least at the revision also you should go through your notes and see, okay, what are the things that I'm talking here, right? So importance of HR planning, I have given you a note on that. So at least you must be able to write down 5 points. 5 points on importance of HR planning, right? So then the next question. What are the objectives of career planning? Right? What are the objectives of career planning? Yes. Can someone tell me what is meant by career planning? So career planning is again another major function in HR, right? So when it comes to career planning, what are the objectives of career planning? Tell me. What do you mean by career planning first? Who is this BA23895? Is it Kavintika? Not Kavintika. Kavintika's system, I guess.
Kavindya, madam.
Sorry?
Kavindya.
Kavindya. Can you rename it your name here?
Sure, madam.
So, Kavindya, your sister didn't come for the last week graduation, right?
She was in the 9th batch.
Yes. So last week we had a graduation.
Madam, she participated for a basketball match and she's not okay with it. I mean, she had to
Alright.
undergo some treatment.
Right. Okay. So must be she can be graduated with you in April, I guess.
Is it possible, madam?
Yeah, most probably we'll talk to the institute and see.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Right. Okay. So what do you mean by career planning? Can someone tell me what is meant by career planning? So it's again another major function in HR. We talked about it at the 12 key functions of HR at the first module. Right? Career planning. Yes. Can you try with that, Dinesh, Shehan, Hansi, Hashini? So by the way, have the institute informed you a date of your exam?
Still not.
No, madam.
Ma'am.
No. Right. So probably it might be in the end of November or in the month of December, I guess, because last year we started your this course diploma in the month of December, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, we started this diploma in 2021 December, I guess, right? So probably by end of November or in the month of December, you'll be having the exam, probably, if not latest by January.
Excuse me, madam. Now, what if a student cannot participate for the test? I mean,
Then that student has to sit for the exam with the other set of batch.
okay, madam.
Right, but don't do that, right? Try to finish it off your exams, okay, whatever, because it's only 2 days now. Right, so we were talking about the career planning. Tell me.
That's a key function.
Yes, it is a key function.
Function
What
in
you-
every person.
Huh?
Career planning.
Yes, so what I'm asking is, what do you mean by career planning?
That means, ma'am, guidance and coaching and the development of employees, ma'am, providing guidance.
Correct. Now, for an example, right? Let's say you're an HR assistant. අපි හිතමුකෝ ඔයා HR assistant කෙනෙක්. ඔයාට තියෙන career planning එක මොකක්ද? What is your next level? So it is probably HR executive. Then after HR executive, maybe senior HR executive. Likewise, you have your career, right? So in order to achieve that, what are the things that you need to fulfill? Right, so if you are an HR assistant, to become an HR executive, let's say the organization might tell you need to do a diploma in HR. Okay, to become an assistant manager in HR, at least you should have a degree in HR, right? So that is your career planning, right? So guidance, providing guidance, coaching, development of employees with related to their career is what we call the career planning, right? So what are the objectives of career planning? Why the company does that?
හෙට නෑලු 25 සිංකට් එක ඉන්ටර්විව් එක පහුත් මේ
හිතනේ 20
පස්සෙන්ට
25 නේද?
Avisha, are you talking to us? Okay, right. I guess yes. Fine. So, yes, what we were talking about the career planning, right? Why does the company do such a career planning for employees?
Maybe they want the employees to get more motivated and improve the skills because it can contribute to the productivity of the company.
Correct, right? To improve the productivity of the employees, to improve the efficiency, to motivate, to highly satisfied employees, right? All these things are connected to career planning, right? People will happy, right? So when they are guided, when they are developed to the next level, right? We don't want to look for another company, right? We would love to work in the same company. අපි එහෙම අපිට දේවල් කම්පැනි එකකින් කරද්දී අපි වෙන වෙන කම්පැනිස් වල job opportunities බලන්නේ නැහනේ, right? We will stay in the company, right? So the retention will be high in the company. So that's why the companies are doing career planning, providing guidance for employees, right? So those are the objectives of career planning. So at least you should be able to write down 4 to 5 points under career planning, right? Then the next question is, what is job design? Briefly explain. Okay. මොකක්ද මේ ප්‍රශ්නෙන් කියන්නේ? What is job design? Briefly explain. So if you get a question like that, what is job design? Briefly explained. What will you write?
A job design is a process of organizing work into the tasks required to perform a specific job.
Yes, so mainly, what do you mean by a job designing? Right? So we were discussing on the job designing. We would say, yes, job designing is a part of the job analysis process, right? So it includes the duties, tasks, and responsibilities of a job position. Likewise, I have given you an introduction on that, right? So at least you should write 3 to 4 sentences about what is meant by a job designing, right? What is meant by job designing? Are you all clear with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions? Right. So then we have the next question. Discuss the various methods of job analysis. Discuss various methods of job analysis. Okay. So please write down the question. Discuss various applications of job analysis. Methods of job analysis. Yes, what are the various methods of job analysis?
Observation method and work sampling.
Yes, work sampling, yes.
Questionnaires and surveys.
Correct, right? So we've discussed on that, right? Work sampling, observation, then questionnaires, yeah. So those are the methods that we discussed of how to conduct a job analysis, right? So I have given you a comprehensive note on that, right? So you should be able to explain on at least minimum of 3 methods, right? So with a 1 sentence of explanation. Right? So that is the discuss various methods of job analysis. Then we will write down the other question. Difference between job description and difference between job description and job specification. Next question, right? Next question. List out the limitations of performance appraisal. List out the limitations of performance appraisal. So now what I'm going to do is I will be given you 3 to 4 questions at once, and I'm asking for you all to find the answers from the note, right? So that's what I'm going to give you now, right? Because otherwise then you all will not be able to identify on the answers on that, right? So list out the limitations of performance appraisal. Then the next one, what are the goals of performance appraisal? So I hope you all have written down the 3 questions, right? So now let's take 5 to 6 minutes and we'll try to find the answers from the note. Once you have finished, let me know, then we will discuss, okay? If you all find it difficult to answer any of the questions, please unmute your mic and tell me, then we will discuss, okay? So were you able to find the answers for those 3 questions? Any difficulties?
Excuse me, madam, what are the limitations of the performance management?
Limitations in the sense, what are the challenges of performance appraisal? Just checked. I have given you a note on that. Yes. Do you have that note?
Yes, madam.
Ah. So limitations, challenges, disadvantages, all these things are
Miss, I'm
similar.
not hearing your voice.
Sorry? Right? So disadvantages, limitations,
Miss?
challenges, all these things are similar meaning.
Hello, Miss.
Yes?
Miss, I'm not hearing voice properly.
How about the others? Can you all hear me clearly?
Yes, madam. So far I couldn't find any difficulty in hearing you.
You're okay, right?
Yes.
Then Tushantan, please check your connection, right? Yeah, there might be any connection issue with your one. Right? Okay. Right. So we'll go for the next couple of questions. Right? Discuss the basic objectives of human resource management. Discuss the basic objectives of human resource management. What? Discuss the basic objectives of human resource management. Next question. What is the purpose for conducting selection interview? Conducting selection interview. Conducting selection interview. Third question. Briefly describe the importance of motivation. Briefly describe the importance of motivation. Next question. Why is performance appraisal needed? Why is performance appraisal needed? Right? So those are the 4 set of questions. once again. So I'm going to give you again another 10 minutes. Please go through your notes, right? And see whether you can answer those 4 questions. If you have any questions, please unmute your mic and talk. Yes. Any questions on those 4 questions? Is it difficult for you all to answer? By the way, have you all started up studying? ඔගොල්ලෝ දැන්ටමත් පාඩම් කරන්න පටන් අරන්ද තියෙන්නේ? Please tell me on that. Otherwise, no point of doing the revision if you all not have started up the studies. Who have already started up studying? At least drop a personal message in the chat box even. If you can't unmute yourself and tell, just drop me a personal message. Because I wanted to know, otherwise there's no point of doing the revision if you all have not yet started up studying even. So only few have started, right? So only few of the students have started up studying, not others, right? So I don't know whether you all can remember when I'm doing the revision, when I'm doing the questions, right? So you better start studying. Okay, right. So any questions on the last 4 questions? Okay, the next question. What is the meaning of selection? What is the meaning of selection? What is the meaning of selection? Second one, what is meant by job enlargement? What is meant by job enlargement? What is meant by job enlargement? Next one. What are the objectives of HRD? What are the objectives of HRD?
Madam, what's that HRD?
HRD means human resource development.
All right, madam.
Right? So HRD means the human resource development, and again training and development. Right? So what are the objectives of HRD? Fourth question. Discuss the functions of discuss the functions of human resource management. Discuss the functions of human resource management with relevant examples. With relevant examples. Right. So here again, another set of 4 questions. Go through the notes and see whether you can answer those 4 questions. If you have any questions, please ask me, right? So those questions have taken from the past papers, last year and this year papers, right? So that's how I have developed those revision questions, right? So similar questions like that will come, the format, okay? Are you all okay with that 4 questions? Any concerns on that?
Madam, instead of objectives, can we write importance?
What is it, dear?
Instead of objectives, can we write importance, madam?
Yes. Objectives, importance, advantages, benefits, all can be similar. No problem.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Right, okay. So the next set of questions. The first one, define human resource management and define human resource management and define the human resource management and discuss the difference between personal management and discuss the difference between personal management and HRM. Personal management and HRM. Second one, justify within inverted commas, recruitment is positive. Recruitment is positive. Recruitment is positive. And selection is a negative process. Recruitment is positive and selection is a negative process. Next one. Explain in your own language. Explain in your own language. Explain in your own language. Internal and external sources of recruitment. Internal and external sources of recruitment. internal and external sources of recruitment. Next one, discuss the advantages of linking compensation with performance. Right. So those are the next set of 4 questions. Right. So try to find out, at least try to put some points on what you're going to write for those questions. And if you find anything difficult, let me know, then we will discuss. Any questions? Right, okay. So some of the students, I found that they are leaving the class, right? Right. So however, I wanted to give you all the questions, right? So you all can find out the question answers lately also, right? So let me give you the another set of questions, right? Explain in detail the recruitment and selection process. Explain in detail the recruitment and selection process. Explain in detail recruitment and selection process. The next one, explain the roles and responsibilities. Explain the roles and responsibilities of an HR manager. Explain the roles and responsibilities of an HR manager. Next one, discuss the concept of job description, job enlargement, job enrichment, and job enrichment and job rotation. Job rotation. Next one, define the structure of HR department. Define the structure of HR department. Define the structure of HR department. Right, so those are another set of questions. Right, so I'm not going to give you much time on this because you can do it at home also as a homework. Right, so we'll move to the next set of questions. Right, explain the objectives of job evaluation. Explain the objectives of job evaluation.
Sorry, ma'am, can you repeat it? Explain the
Objectives of job evaluation. Next one. Discuss the importance of manpower planning. Discuss the importance of manpower planning. Discuss the importance of manpower planning and elaborate on its objectives. Elaborate on its objectives. Next one. How do human resource managers how do human resource managers help the country's economy country's economy through their subject knowledge. Through their subject knowledge.
Excuse me, madam.
Yeah. Yes.
Madam, how about the contribution of the assignment? Is it 50%? 50% for the assignment and 50 for the paper?
Probably mostly the assignment marks are given from 100, right? So I can't remember the exact weightage on the assignment and the paper. So probably let me check on that, Kavindya, and I'll get back to you. Just drop me an email, will you? I will reply to you on that.
Sure, madam.
Okay. The next one, explain the managerial hierarchy. Explain the managerial hierarchy to the organization successfully maintain the firm culture.
Ma'am, can you repeat it? Successfully maintain the
firm culture.
Madam, can you please spell the word form?
FIRM.
Okay.
Stira culture එක.
Ma'am,
Yes, dear.
could you please explain the last two questions?
Okay, right. So how do the HR managers helps the country's economy? Through their subject knowledge, right? So mainly it's asking how much of a contribution that the HR can give to the country's situation, right? So mainly through the organization's development, organizational success, right? So in order to achieve the organizational success, what can the HR managers can do, right? Maintaining the proper information about the human resources, selecting the right candidate, right? Setting up the objectives, right? Measuring them, evaluating, providing skills development for the employees, right? So all these things will enhance the organizational success. So once the organization is success, that means the company will automatically contributes the country's economy as well, right? So that is what you have to explain under the third question. And the fourth one is explaining the managerial hierarchy to the organization, successfully maintaining the firm culture. So I think in the business management module, have you all covered a part called managerial hierarchy? Have you all done that? Managerial hierarchy? So mainly there are three levels of managerial hierarchy, right? So the first one is first level, middle level, and top level, right? So those are the managerial hierarchy. In order to maintain a good culture, right? How this managerial hierarchy is importance or like benefited, right? So in order to maintain the good working environment or good culture in an organization, we need to maintain a good managerial hierarchy in the organization, where everybody needs to find out their roles and responsibility, what is expected from them. Likewise, you need to elaborate on that. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Right. Okay. So finding out for these questions, y'all can done as the homework, right? So let me go through another set of questions. Right. Question. What are the steps involved in employee grievance procedure?
Sorry, ma'am. Can you repeat it? A step involved in?
Employee grievance procedure. employee grievance procedure. Next question. What is the main difference between between wages and salary? Wages and salary. Next one. Briefly explain. Briefly explain briefly explain training versus development. Training versus development. Training versus development. Next one. Briefly explain the importance of briefly explain the importance of discipline. Briefly explain the importance of discipline. Next question. What is the importance of training? What is the importance of training? Next one. What are the causes of grievances? What are the causes of grievances? What are the causes of grievances? Next one. Define the training cycle. Define the training cycle. Define the training cycle. What are the benefits? What are the benefits What are the benefits of providing welfare facilities? Of providing welfare facilities to their employees. Right. So those are the set of questions. The first set of questions under revision number 1, which I have made so far for your class. Right. So I hope everybody is clear with what I have given so far. So you all have another 1 hour's time, right? So do not leave the class, right? Stay wherever you are and try to find out the answers for those questions, right? Because then you'll be able to learn, at least start learning or start studying for the exam, at least from this point onwards. Because whenever I asked who have already started, it's only about few students, not even now 5 students, right? So that is very less number. So better you start up studying right now, right? So these will be the first set of questions. So again, in the next class, I will be again discussing some more questions which was published in other past questions papers. Okay. So any questions up to now? So please start studying. And if you have any area which is not clear for you all in my notes or in my presentations, please point it out in the next class. Then I will be able to explain it for you all once again. Any questions? Right. So since you all don't, yes, yes, Kavindya.
No, madam, no any question.
Right. So since you all don't have any questions, I'll wind up the session for today. But you all have work to do, right? I have given you only the question. So try to write answers by your own, or else if you can't find an answer, please go through the note and try to write down the answers. If anyone wanted me to check your answers, you all have my email address. Please drop me an email after written down your answers, right? So probably if it is Word document, that will be much more preferred. Okay. Right. So that's it for today. Then thanks a lot for joining with me. So we will probably, I guess, this month we have another class by 20s. I can't remember the exact date. So on that day, we will do another set of revision questions. So please go through your notes and start up studying, right? So thanks a lot for joining with me. So we will meet up again in next week time. Okay. Thank you and may God bless you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Goodbye. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.